Singh, respected Vice Chancellor Professor R.D. Sharma, respected Registrar Dr. Jayanand, all the directors and HODs of respective schools, and my dear students, I welcome you all. Today is a very momentous occasion for all of us, as it is our proud privilege and fortune to welcome Sadhvi Bhagwati Saraswati ji as a special guest and keynote speaker. NIU welcomes you, ma'am. Sadhvi Bhagwati Saraswati ji, PhD, was raised in an American family in Hollywood, California, graduated from Stanford University. While completing your PhD degree, you left America to live at Parmarth Niketan in Rishikesh, India. Now you have been living here for 23 years, engaged in spiritual practice and service. At Parmarth Niketan, Rishikesh, you give daily spiritual discourses, satsang, teaches meditation, provides counseling, and oversees myriad charitable and humanitarian projects and activities. You are also the Secretary General of Global Interface Wash Alliance, President of Divine Shakti Foundation, Director of World Famous International Yoga Festival. You are a renowned speaker who gives keynote addresses at large forums. You have spoken at several United Nations events, at many high-level international and national conferences and summits. Receiver of numerous national and international awards for your work with water, sanitation, hygiene, women upliftment and empowerment. Not only this all, the list of your achievements is still so long. Sadhvi ji, we are so pleased to have you with us today as a speaker to discuss on a very important aspect of life, that is redefining success for stress-free, balanced and purposeful life. Success in today's generation is coming up with lot of stress, unbalanced lifestyle, and I'm sure a lot of people sitting over here agree with me. I truly hope today's discussion with Sadhvi ji on this important issue will help us all to remove all the hurdles tickling to our mind every day. And today's discussion will help us regenerating our minds. But before beginning an interactive session of today with Sadhvi ji, I would first of all like to call our Honorable PC Sir to please come on the mic and welcome Sadhvi ji in his own unique style.
Param Pujya Sadhvi ji, innumerable dand pranams at your holy feet. We are indeed blessed, the campus is blessed, and NIU is blessed to have your gracious presence in our campus today. I have seldom seen the burst of positive energy in this seminar hall as it is today. I see that all of you are so very excited, so very eager to listen from first hand from Sadhvi ji. Sadhvi ji, if I were to introduce her, will take me more time than what Sadhvi ji has spared for us. I could go on for hours and hours together. I will complete that part in just 5 sentences. Sadhvi ji was not born with a silver spoon in her mouth, neither with the golden spoon. She was born with a diamond-studded platinum spoon in her mouth. Born in the lap of luxury, she decided to come to India. She was throughout a meritorious scholar and a student of the great Stanford University. Stanford University, as you may recall, all of us, including myself, aimed to go there, but barely 0.5% of people managed to reach Stanford. Sadhvi ji is one of the illustrious ex-students of Stanford, not only studying there, but working for a PhD in psychology. And when coming to India, Sadhvi ji went to the Parmarth Niketan, met her guru, the great Swami Chidanand Maharaj, and you can see the famous Ganga Aarti on the banks of Rishikesh, which has the likes of the Prime Minister, the Chief Ministers, all the political people who matter in this country are there. Those from Hollywood, those from the Bombay film industry, those from the corporate world, whether they're the Ambanis, the Tatas, anybody who really matters, if he wants the three words peace of mind, he goes to Rishikesh. And if he goes to Rishikesh, the ultimate destination is Mataji's feet. And there, what you do not get in the world, you get there at Rishikesh. You, ladies and gentlemen, are fortunate. When daily I come to the university, I see chicken coops. Chicken coops, chicken that are being taken to be slaughtered after a couple of hours. And when I see students, the body language of the chicken and my young students is almost the same. Both have the same fear, anguish, fatigue on their faces, writ large, on their bodies and on their faces. Sadhvi ji will tell you in a do-it-yourself book, a small book of 226 pages, very moderately priced, 250 rupees with a special discount for us, and a do-it-yourself that you don't have to be a loser. God has created you and given you the three implements of mastery, your body, your mind, and your soul. You are not born to crawl across life on your knees and on your claws, facing adversity supinely in life. You were winners, you are winners, but you've forgotten that you are winners. And there comes a time in everybody's life that you are blessed by the presence of somebody like Sadhvi ji, who became a sadhu in the year 2000. Sadhvi ji is old enough to be my daughter, but once a person becomes a sadhu or a sadhvi, he becomes mother. She's my mother. She's everybody's mother in this auditorium and everybody's mother. Therefore, the mother will give you keys to success. Some books are to be tasted, some to be swallowed, and some to be chewed and digested. This is the digested wisdom that Mataji will place before you. Please have focus and attention, and you will be highly blessed. Mataji, without further ado, the stage is all yours.
It's such a wonderful, wonderful joy to be with you all today. And to have the opportunity to sit with my younger sisters and brothers, because I remember so vividly my days in the university. And I feel so deeply blessed for all of that I've learned since those days. Those days were full of stress, tension, running here and there. So we'll spend some time today. First of all, before we even begin, the first activity is take a moment and see if you have any emergency talk. कभी कभी होता है, कुछ बहुत ही जरूरी बात है. So take a moment. Any emergency talk you have 1 minute to do it. Okay? So I'll be quiet for a moment. You take your 1 minute of any emergency talk, and then we will begin. If anybody needs extra time for emergency talk, कोई लंबा emergency बात हो, हाथ खड़े करो. Okay, great. Now that our emergency talk is over, your life, your mental life, the life in your mind, the life in your heart, the life that is there not when you're surrounded by friends, not when you're doing your job, but the life that's there when you close your eyes at night to go to sleep. The life that is there when you wake up in the morning, the life that is there while you're having a shower. The times when you are alone with your mind, alone with your heart, alone with your thoughts. That is the world that you need to be creating. Because that is the world that stays with you. During the course of your life, you will change jobs so many times, even if it's within one company or one career. Nonetheless, you will move up through the ranks. You will get more and more responsibilities. Most of you will even change companies, change jobs, change fields. What you won't be able to change is your own mind. And so what we'll talk about today is how can your own inner experience be your best friend? But first, what I want to do is I want you all to take a moment and close your eyes. Wherever you are, sitting or standing, just allow the eyes to close. And I want you to take a moment and envision in your mind your ideal situation 5 years from now. Whatever you're working toward here in university, envision your ideal situation 5 years from now, but really picture it. Not just what does it look like, but what does it feel like inside you? How do you feel moving through that life? Envision your work. Envision every other aspect of what your ideal life would be. Take a moment and really, really experience it. See if you can see the sights, smell, taste, hear. What is it like moving through that ideal life of yours? Notice as you walk, how do you walk? How do you walk in the home? How do you walk in the workplace? Are you walking quickly, slowly? Notice what your life looks like when you're not at work. Notice what it feels like inside of you. Is there joy? Is there excitement? Is there peace? Is there love? Notice what it's like when you eat your meals. So remember, we're 5 years in the future from now, and you're sitting down to a meal. What does that meal taste like? Are you eating really, really, really quickly, or are you eating slowly? Who are you eating with? Who else is at the table? Or are you sitting alone? Picture yourself in your bed, lying down to go to sleep. What are the thoughts going through your mind in that bed? Are you peaceful? Are you worried? Does sleep come easily and quickly, or is sleep elusive? Do you need to get up and take a pill to fall asleep? Or are you able to drift off easily? Allow yourself to really feel you're lying in your bed 5 years from now. And the last scenario, keeping the eyes closed. Imagine it's your birthday, 5 years from now. Where are you? Who are you with? Who are the people surrounding you? How do you feel about becoming a year older? As you look back over the last year, what are you proud of? What are you not so proud of? So now gently we'll all open our eyes. Okay, so what existed in your life 5 years from now? Who was able to see themselves in a job? Raise your hand if you saw yourself in some kind of a job. Okay. So those of you who didn't see yourself in a job, what did you see yourself doing 5 years from now? Yes, tell me. What did you see? You'll have to be kind of loud. Yes? Family. Okay, how many of you saw yourselves with a family? Raise your hand. So we have some jobs. What type of jobs did you see yourself doing? It's okay, just shout it out. Okay, raise your hand if you saw yourself in a job. Great. What kind of job did you see? I'm sorry? Academic. Wonderful. What kind of job did you see? Academic. Great. Any other academics? Okay, a few. Other jobs. What else did you see? Traveling, family. Wonderful. Okay, so we have jobs, we have family, we have traveling. When you pictured yourself lying down to go to sleep at night, how many of you were able to go to sleep easily? Raise your hand. How many of you were troubled in your beds? Okay. So I ask this question. I want you to hold on to this story. Remember all of the pieces of it because we're going to come back to it. But for right now, what we realize is our life, even 5 years from now, had lots of different pieces to it. We have jobs, all sorts of different types of jobs. We have family, we have traveling. If I went around and I called upon all of you, we'd have so many different pieces. Now, last question. How many of you were stressed in that picture that you could see of yourself? How many 5 years from now, whether walking in the workplace, whether eating your meals, whether lying down to go to sleep, how many of you experienced that you would be stressed in 5 years? Raise your hands if you experienced that you would be stressed. Okay, only one person. Wonderful. Okay, great. Actually, you who just raised your hand, come a little closer. No, it's fantastic. It takes courage. Anybody can sit quietly. To raise your hand takes a lot of courage. Yehi log aage बढ़ते हैं. Come. You who raised your hand, come. And what is your name? Wonderful. So he's the only one either who experienced or who admitted experiencing stress in his picture 5 years from now. Now, what I wanted to ask you is, as you experienced stress in that vision, what was it that caused you stress?
मैंने देखा कि मैं स्ट्रेस में था क्योंकि मेरी जो आने वाले जो 5 years हैं मैं सही से मैनेज नहीं कर पाया.
मैनेज नहीं कर पाए. ठीक है. कितने लोगों के मन में यही स्ट्रेस है कि मैं अपने जीवन को मैनेज नहीं कर पाऊंगा या नहीं कर पाऊंगी? How many people have that experience? Good. Thank you for being honest, those of you in the back. Anybody else that you feel like I'm not going to be able to manage my life? The experience that we all have of stress. तो ये बताओ, जो stress आपको लगता है, stress किस चीज का है? किस चीज से आज आपको stress लगता है? पढ़ाई? Exams? और family? Future? Now, मैं इसकी बात को थोड़ा सा और गहराई में चले जा रही हूँ. मेरे साथ रहो. जो स्ट्रेस हमको लगता है is a stress of how I perform. इसी एग्जाम को मैं फेल करूंगी, इसी प्लेसमेंट को नहीं मिलेगा. I'll fail the exam, I won't get the placement. मैं ठीक से शादी नहीं करूंगी, कहीं गलत जगह में फंस जाऊंगी. ये तो naturally stress तो है ही है, जीवन है. But all of what it is about, all of the things that cause us stress are what I do. एक एग्जाम लिखना है, जॉब करना है, रोल प्ले करना है, चाहे ऑफिस में चाहे परिवार में. किसी तरह से मुझे परफॉर्म करना है और मेरा परफॉर्मेंस वीक हो जाएगा. इसलिए I am stressed. I will not know the answers on my exam. I will not be able to perform well. लेकिन here is the dilemma. The dilemma is you are not what you do. But that belief that we are what we do is what creates stress in our lives. As Shri Vikram Singh ji आपको बता रहे थे, मैं अमेरिका से आए, 23 वर्ष से भारत में रहना की अवसर मिला, गंगा के किनारे. लेकिन अमेरिका में जिनके साथ मैंने अपने बचपन में स्पेंड किया, all of the friends, all of the people I knew, the highest levels of success, तो मैंने उसी दुनिया को देख लिया, अच्छी तरह से देख लिया, up close देख लिया. और मैं आपको ये बता सकती हूँ और बताना चाहती हूँ कि all of the financial success, all of the name, all of the fame, all of that, it doesn't actually bring happiness in life. America में top 10 medicines that are prescribed every year in America. Antidepressants, सभी depressed हैं. जहाँ जहाँ आप देखते हैं सभी depressed हैं. सभी fed up है, सभी frustrated है. एक दूसरे से, स्वयं से, काम से, जीवन से, daily life से. Antidepressants, anti-anxiety medicine, इतनी सब कुछ कमाने के बाद भी, इतनी सब कुछ प्राप्त करने के बाद भी मन में शांति नहीं है. There's no peace in the mind. Even having mansions, having so many cars, having all of the money, there's no peace in the mind. So antidepressants, anti-anxiety medicines, sleeping pills, किसी को नींद नहीं आती. बिस्तर शायद सोना से बनी हुई है. You can have a bed made of gold. लेकिन यदि गोली खाने पड़ती नींद लाने के लिए, तो फायदा क्या हुआ फिर? What is the point of a bed that is made of gold if you cannot sleep? And so इसलिए आज हम लोग यही बात कर रहे हैं, redefining success. Because right now, what is our definition of success? Success का क्या मतलब है आजकल? बताओ. खूब सारा पैसा और all of the jobs और खूब सारा पैसा, social media fame और तो we have पैसा, we have followers on social media और success के लिए और क्या क्या चाहिए हमारे आजकल की दृष्टि में? अगर पैसा आप बैंक को रॉब करने से मिलेगा तो सक्सेस है क्या? ठीक है, तो पैसा के साथ क्या चाहिए? Hard work, naturally some good job. Nobody says to a bank robber, वाह भाई, कमाल कर दिया आपने. We understand कि चोर है. That is not success. So our vision of success today is खूब सारा पैसा कैसा from a high-paying good job, and I should have name and fame. मतलब social media की success. खूब सारे लोग मेरा पीछे पीछे follow करेंगे या मुझको like करेंगे. Okay. Here is the dilemma with that. As I just told you, ना पैसा से, ना high post से, ना all of these things से, actual happiness or peace comes. मुझे याद है इंडिया में करीब 1 साल 1.5 साल रहने के बाद मैं लॉस एंजलिस वापस चले गए. कुछ कारण की वजह से अब याद नहीं आ रहे हैं, कोई कार्यक्रम था, कुछ वजह से मैं लॉस एंजलिस वापस गए. और at that point I was already aware कि यहाँ पे there is something very special. भारतीय संस्कृति में there is something so special जिसमें जो गरीब से गरीब लोग, हाँ इसके लिए तालियां बजाओ, सचमुच जो गरीब से गरीब लोग अमीर लोग से खुश है. ऋषिकेश में मैंने सबसे पहले नोटिस किया, all of the people who were there, even people who lived so far below the standards of poverty, क्या चाहते थे? मुझको भोजन खिलाओ. सभी मेरे से पूछते थे, आप प्लीज गार्ड आ जाओ, भोजन के लिए कुछ खा लो ना. मुझे मालूम था कि उनके पास पैसा भी नहीं है अपने परिवार को खाने खिलाने के लिए. अगर मुझको भोजन खिलाएंगे इसका मतलब है कि उनकी फैमिली कम से कम 1 हफ्ते तक चावल दाल से काम चलाना पड़ेगा, कि सब्जी खरीदने की पैसा नहीं होगा। लेकिन जब भी मैं बार बार मना करती थी, no, they wouldn't hear of it. Finally they would say, चलो cold drink पीने आओ. Now even coming from America, मैं कभी Coke, Pepsi, these things मैं कभी नहीं पीते थे. But nobody believes that. उनको लगता है कि अमेरिका से है तो naturally Coke तो पीती होगी, Sprite पीती होगी, Pepsi पीती, कुछ तो पीती होगी. So they would say, come for a cold drink. Finally I would say, चलो ठीक है मैं आऊंगी, लेकिन cold drink मुझे मत दो. Nonetheless they would send the child to the market, buy the cold drink. मैं इसलिए आपको बता रही हूँ, जो खुशी, that joy, that satisfaction that these people जिनके पास कुछ भी नहीं है, that they have, serving others, this is success. Having everything but wanting more means you are poor. जितना मेरा पास है, अगर मेरा स्वयं की अनुभव है कि I don't have enough, इसका मतलब है कि मैं गरीब हूं. गरीब का मतलब क्या है? कि मेरा पास काफी नहीं है. I don't have enough. But this is an inner महसूस. If my inner experience is I don't have enough, I am poor. If my inner experience is I have more than enough, मेरे पास इतना है कि मैं दूसरों को खाने खिलाना चाहती हूँ, दूसरों को cold drink पिलाना चाहती हूँ, इसका मतलब है I'm rich. So anyway, back to the story. मैं लॉस एंजलिस वापस चले गए और मेरा मन में यही था कि there is a secret here. कुछ बहुत कीमती चीज है यहाँ, जिससे लोग जिनके पास थोड़ा सा भी पैसा नहीं है, they were so happy, so peaceful. तो जब मैं लॉस एंजलिस वापस चले गए, मैंने करीब 10 लोगों से बात की, जो मेरे या family members या friends, every one of them were people who were at the absolute top. तो जैसे एक Fortune 500 कंपनी की CEO, billionaire CEO, एक famous actress, एक singer जिनकी song was in the top 10, एक tenured professor at Stanford, हर दृष्टि से people who were at the very, very, very top. Academia में जाओ, naturally to be a tenured professor at Stanford, everybody wants that. Business में जाओ, तो naturally become the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, वो तो सबका सपना है. And I asked these people, all of them, one question. मैंने उनको नहीं बताया कि I'm doing a study. मैंने बात में पूछा, conversation में, एक प्रश्न पूछा, क्या आप खुश हैं? Are you happy? क्या आप खुश हैं? जिनके पास सब कुछ है. And what I found was, out of these 10 people, every one of them gave me one of 2 answers. कुछ लोगों ने कहा, I will be happy when. And you fill in the blank, different blanks. Someone would say, I will be happy when my kids finally grow up and move out of the house. I will be happy when my husband finally retires. I will be happy when I finally get this part I wanted. I will be happy when I finally lose 10 pounds. जो भी है. But I will be happy when. The other people said, I would be happy if. Again, fill in the blank. I would be happy if traffic was less, my husband worked less, the kids cleaned up their room. जो भी है. But every single person, जिन्होंने सब कुछ achieve किया, they were all still one thing away from happiness. 10 लोग में से एक भी मुझको सीधी सीधी नहीं बता पाए कि yes I am happy. 10 में से एक भी ने मुझे ऐसे रिस्पॉन्स नहीं दिया कि हाँ बिल्कुल आई एम सो हैप्पी, मस्त है. तो मैं इसलिए आपको ये बात बता रही हूँ कि आप ऐसे मत सोचिएगा कि खूब सारे पैसा, हाईएस्ट पेइंग जॉब से मैं खुश हो जाऊंगा या खुश हो जाऊंगी. Have it, do it, by all means, why not? You have such a wonderful education, wonderful opportunity. The world needs you to move forward. आगे बढ़ाओ, use your mind, use your intelligence, use your skills. But ऐसे मत सोचो कि इन चीज़ों से I will be happy. This is why we need to redefine success, because we are in an epidemic of stress. चलो मुझे ये बताओ, अगर आपको in the last week, एक हफ्ते में, if you have not experienced stress in the last week, raise your hand. अगर एक हफ्ते में आपको stress नहीं लगा, एक हफ्ते बिल्कुल शांति से जी रहे हैं, एक हफ्ते से कम हाथ उठा लो. ठीक है? एक. Wonderful. This is a very scary statistic, but this is the statistic that I expected. I'm actually very happy कि कम से कम there is even one. इसका मतलब that it even exists. Why are we living in stress? Our stress response. Think for a moment. फिर आंख बंद करो एक सेकंड के लिए. आंख बंद करो. Imagine हम लोग अभी यहाँ पे है ऑडिटोरियम में, मजा ले रहे हैं. ठीक है? आंख बंद रखो. जैसे आप यहाँ से उठ गए, as soon as you stand from here, एक दोस्त आपसे पूछे, are you ready for the exam this afternoon? तो you say, अच्छा what exam? कौन सी एग्जाम? आज कोई एग्जाम नहीं है. नहीं भाई बिल्कुल, ये तो मेन एग्जाम है अपना आज 2 बजे. And you realize, oh my God, मुझे मालूम भी नहीं था, स्टडी भी नहीं किया. And your friend says, oh no, ये exam, this exam grade is worth your entire year. If you fail this exam, you will not be able to go on to the next year. यही exam main है. अब बस केवल notice करो, how does it feel in your body? Notice what is happening in your mind. Notice what is happening in your chest, in your breath. Notice what happens in your hands. Chalo, open your eyes. So the good news is it's not true. वो exam नहीं है. लेकिन just thinking of that experience, क्या होता है आपको? Stress. और जब stress होता है, so what happens in the body? The heart beats very fast. Right? The mind becomes very tense. The hands get very sweaty. So we have a stress response because in history, all of the threats, bears, tigers, warring tribes, whatever we had to fight against, when they would come after us and we had to run or we had to fight, we needed to have this sympathetic nervous system stress response. Just say, blood pressure goes up, heart rate goes up, all the energy of my body goes into my hands and my feet. It is called the fight or flight stress response. Fight or flight. Matlab, fight or run. Dono ke liye you need all the energy in your hands and your legs. Forget your digestion. Forget your reproductive system. Forget your endocrine system. Forget man ki shanti. You need to be on high alert. Now, it was a wonderful response. If you've got a bear or a tiger or a tribe coming after you with bows and arrows. But for life, when what we have are exams, when what we have are papers and jobs, this is not life or death. But we have the exact same chemical response और उसकी वजह से आजकल सबको blood pressure होता, anxiety होती, digestion खराब हो गया. क्यों? Because all the energy that should be used on digestion is now being used in my hands and legs to prepare me to fight or run away. Ladies ko sare menstrual problems ho raha hai, reproductive ki problems ho raha hai. Why? Because all the energy that is supposed to be running my system is running my hands and legs to fight or run away. Our immune system, everybody's getting sick all the time. Thoda sa mausam change ho gaya, bimar pad gaye. And we accept it as normal. Ha, wo to mausam badal gaye. The mausam always keeps changing. Iska matlab nahi hai that our immunity should go up and down. But we have become weak in the body because all of our body's shakti is there in our stress response. So, we need to remember, number one, my success is not about the money. My success is not about the title. My success is a life that is meaningful. A life that brings me and others joy and peace. A life that is lived in connection to myself, in connection to others. These are the things that actually bring peace and joy and meaning in our lives. A life that is connected to my culture, to my heritage, to my roots. This is what brings people real joy, real peace, real meaning in life. And when we say balance, when we talk about balancing our life, कि चलो मेरा spiritual life, मेरा family life, मेरी academic life, मेरा career life, balance का मतलब नहीं है that everything is separate. If your mother cooks you meal, माँ बड़ी सुंदर भोजन बनाती है, and you say, oh, इतनी balance है, उनका सारा जो मसाला, जो नमक, जो घी, इतनी balanced है. Balance का मतलब कि घी इस तरफ, नमक उस तरफ, हल्दी इस तरफ, जीरा उस तरफ की एक प्लेट में you have एक चम्मच घी, एक चम्मच नमक, एक चम्मच हल्दी, एक चम्मच जीरा. वो तो कैसे लगेगा? स्वादिष्ट हो कि नहीं? Of course not. Balanced matlab things are blended together in the right way. जब म्यूजिक सुनेंगे, वो ड्रम बजा रहे हैं, वो तबला बजा रहे हैं, वो हारमोनियम बजा रहे हैं, ये गा रहे हैं. If we say the music was beautiful, क्या balanced in the music, इसका मतलब नहीं कि पहले तबला वाला बजाएगा, फिर हारमोनियम बजाएगा, फिर गाएगी. Balanced means at the same time the harmonium is playing, the tabla is playing, the singer is on, but they are balanced in such a way that nothing is lost. Everything is there. So when we talk about balance in our life, iska matlab nahi hai ki my spiritual life, 15-20 minutes here in the morning, baki fir mera पैसा कमाने की life. That is not balance. But balance का मतलब भी नहीं है कि मैं सब कुछ छोड़ के मुझे गुफा में रहना. अगर रहना है तो no problem, you are most welcome to come. But that's not also what we mean when we say balanced. Balanced means my spiritual connection, my connection to my culture, to the Sanskriti, to our heritage, to our dharma, whatever dharma we come from, whatever tradition we come from, my connection to that, it permeates and pervades everything else I do. So if I'm going to be in academia, I'm going to be a professor, I'm going to be an engineer, I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to be a lawyer, I'm going to be a scientist, I'm going to be an author, jo bhi ho. That my spiritual truth pervades all of that, which means I am able to see the divine in all. Aise nahi hai ki this is God in my morning puja and this is my boss who is hell. Our teachings of the divine tell us I am in all. I am in your boss. I am in your employees. I am in your colleagues. I am in your coworkers. I am in all of your family members. I am in the guy working in the cafeteria who you yell at because chai thandi ho gaya. If our puja is real, if our worship is real, if our prayers are real, that same divine we pray to, by any name or any form or any way, that same divine pervades all. Iska matlab, as I move through the world, jis se main milti hoon, jis se milo, dil khol ke milo. That's how we are supposed to move through the world. There's a beautiful story. Ek aadmi, very pious man, has a dream one night. And in the dream, ek aadmi, pious man, sapna se pehle, real life mein, he's walking home in the evening, and on the side of the road there is a beggar. And the beggar is very, very cold, thandi ki mausam. And the beggar says to him, ki bhai sahab, aap mujhe apni shawl do please, mujhe itni thandi lag raha hai. So the man thinks, मैं क्या करूं, मुझको भी ठंडी लग रहा है. I am also feeling cold. लेकिन उसको कुछ तो देना चाहिए. So he takes his shawl and he cuts his shawl in half. और उस आदमी को आधा shawl दे. Gives the man half a shawl and he keeps half a shawl for himself. रात को सो गए. सपना में भगवान आए. And I've heard this story many ways. Jesus Christ comes to him. I've heard it told that Bhagwan Krishna comes to him. I've heard it told so many different ways. However you connect with the divine, that divine comes to him in his dream. और वो आधा shawl पहन रहा है. And the man says, why are you only wearing half a shawl? आप क्यों आधा shawl पहन रहे हो? Hey Bhagwan. And in his dream, God says to him, क्योंकि वो तो आपने मुझको इतनी दिया. इसका मतलब, the man on the street is the divine. So when we talk about balance in life and bringing our spirituality into our life, it means what my spiritual teachings are, what the teachings of my scriptures are, my culture are. I live that in my life. Lastly, or third, we will open it up for questions and answers. But lastly, जब हमको balanced way में जीना है, तो हमको याद रखना है कि अपना कौन सी responsibility है. ना, क्योंकि if you ask people कि why are you stressed, इतनी stress क्यों लेते हो? सभी कहते वो तो मेरा जिम्मेदारी है. I have to do this, I have to do this, इसको करना, उसको करना. Make this one proud, make that one proud, do what this one says. Achieve in this way, achieve in that way, वो तो मेरा responsibility hai. Responsibility is wonderful. But एक minute ध्यान से सुनो. Responsibility का मतलब my ability to respond. यही responsibility. Response ability. मैं कैसे respond करूं जीवन को? Success का मतलब नहीं है that pushing everybody out of the way, screaming at everyone, giving myself ulcers, needing pills to fall asleep at night, becoming a drug addict, an alcoholic, smoking cigarettes, doing stupid things because वो तो मैं stress में हूँ भाई मेरा से जरा बात मत करो मुझको कुछ मत पता मैं stress में हूँ हम ऐसे बात करते हैं as though somehow my stress were an excuse to make all the wrong decisions in life. But our stress, as I showed you earlier about what happens in the physical body, it means that our mental shakti बहुत कम हो जाता है. When you are stressed for an exam, on that exam you do not perform well. ये बताओ कितनी लोगों ने कभी एक एग्जाम में careless mistake किया कि you know the answer but you put something else. ये कितने लोगों को हुआ? सबको होता. How does that happen? If you know the answer, अगर कोई आपसे पूछे what is your name, you will never give the wrong name. वो तो careless, oh हाँ मेरे से गलती हुई. Answer तो मैं I knew it, but वो तो I gave the wrong answer. How is it possible? Answer को जानते हुए भी we give the wrong answer. हम कहते हैं careless mistake, but it is not careless because you care very deeply actually. You cared very deeply before the exam, इसलिए आप stress में हैं. You care very deeply after the exam, इसलिए you are depressed that you gave the wrong answer. So it is not careless, it is mindless. मेरा मन वहाँ नहीं था. और मन क्यों नहीं था? Because I was in stress. And when I am in stress, I am not able to think clearly. And so when we talk about responsibility, the ability to respond means I have to have my mental faculties. I have to have my mind in my hand, in my control. Which means that my mind cannot be running around, as Vikram Singh Ji was saying, like a chicken with its head cut off. My mind has to be calm. I have to remember I am not my exam score. I am not the job that I get. I am not my salary. I am not my title. I am not my followers on Facebook or Twitter. Who I am is divinity. Who I am is consciousness. Who I am is love. Who I am is wholeness. That's who I am. And when I realize that, who I am is perfection. Dekho, there is no religion in which God makes mistakes. अगर भगवान ने आपको ऐसे बनाया इसका मतलब that is how you are supposed to be. You are not a mistake of God. You are exactly as you are supposed to be. Some people will be better at math. Some people will be better at Hindi. Some people will be better at art. Some people will be better at English. Some people will be better at singing. This is how God has made us. But that stress says, I have to be good at everything, or I am not a worthy person. And that stress becomes like a virus in my mind. Agar isi exam ko low mark milega, if I fail this exam, मैं खुद failure हूँ. यही होता है ना. We fail the exam and we think कि मैं खुद failure हूँ. मैं ही fail हो गया. No, you have not failed. Exam was not good, okay, but you are not a failure. You are perfect. You are exactly how God made you. ठीक है, next time you can study a little harder, a little differently. Maybe that's not your area of expertise, whatever it may be. But to be responsible means I understand that my ability to respond to the world, whether it's other people, whether it's other situations, that response is my core responsibility. Jeevan ki zimindari ye hai. How I respond when life happens. Most of us are very good. Jo मैं चाहती हूँ, जैसे मैं चाहती हूँ, जब मैं चाहती हूँ, हो जाए तो बहुत बढ़िया, मैं खुश हूँ, मैं बहुत nice हूँ. लेकिन नहीं होता, suddenly I'm no longer very nice. But what that means is my ability to respond depends upon you. No. My ability to respond depends upon me, not you. You dance according to my tune, so I respond well. You don't dance according to my tune, so I don't. ये क्या life है? ये क्या शक्ति? ये क्या जिम्मेदारी? No. Responsibility matlab I have the ability to respond based on who I am, which is love, which is peace, which is joy, which is divinity, which is truth. Hold that as your core responsibility. And remember, in order to do that, your mind has to be in your hands. So you don't make mindless mistakes. They are not careless, they are mindless. And before we end and go into questions, I want to just conclude. We started with an experience, and I want to end with an experience मन के बारे में. क्योंकि अगर मैं कहती हूँ कि मन को शांत करो, लोग क्या करेंगे? वो बाहर ढूंढ लेंगे. कोई टेक्निक, कोई ये, मैं मन को कैसे शांत करूं? Some people will think I need to take drugs, I need to drink this, नहीं तो मेरा मन बिल्कुल शांत नहीं होती. So I'm going to show you very quickly. मन को कैसे शांत करें. Now, this side of the room is team 1, okay? If you are on team 1, raise your hand. This side of the room, देखो भाई, स्कूल में सबसे पहले जरूरी चीज है how to follow instructions. This side of the room, team 1. If you are on team 1, raise your hand. बहुत बढ़िया. कुछ लोग अभी जिनका हाथ ऊपर नहीं है, आप समझ नहीं पाए शायद. आप सभी लोग team 1 हैं. Team 1, raise your hand. बहुत बढ़िया. अब आप लोग टीम 2 है. टीम 2 सभी लोग raise your hand. Great. So everybody knows which team they are. Team 1, आप लोगों की रोल ये है, आप ओम उच्चारण करेंगे. ठीक है? When I say 1, 2, 3, आप लोग जितना सुंदर से ओम उच्चारण, आप लोग ओम उच्चारण करेंगे. ठीक है? 1, 2, 3. बहुत बढ़िया. Wonderful. Team 2, your job is jitna shored, jitni bhi shored. You will not get in trouble, I promise. I know you are supposed to usually behave very well. उसको अपने मन से 30 सेकंड के लिए निकाल दो. Jitni ruckus, jitni short you can possibly make. Pretend for a moment it is not a university, it is a football field. Jitna short on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. That was very weak. I'm going to give you guys again one more try. 1, 2, 3. Great. Okay, now. Kya hai? On the count of 3, both sides are going to go together. आप लोग ओम उच्चारण करेंगे. आप लोग खूब सारे शोर करेंगे. Now, अगर मैं अपनी हाथ आपकी साइड पे, अगर मैं मेरा हाथ आपकी साइड पे उठा लूँ, if I raise my hand on your side, इसका मतलब है कि आप लोग चुप हो जाओ. ठीक है? तो यहाँ मैं हाथ उठा लूँगी, इसका मतलब है कि you become quiet. हाथ यहाँ उठा लूँगी, इसका मतलब है कि you become quiet. तब तक मेरा हाथ ऊपर नहीं जाएगी, सभी करते रहेंगे. ठीक है? आप लोग ओम उच्चारण, आप लोग खूब सारे short. 1, 2, 3, go. Great. Okay. Now, ये बताओ ग्रुप 1, आप लोगों ने ओम उच्चारण जो है शुरू से किया या केवल जब ये लोग शांत हो गया तब आप लोगों ने शुरू किया? पक्का? किसी को सुनाई दे रहे थे क्या? Could anybody hear them chanting Om while this noise was going on? Now, ये अपनी मन की स्थिति. ठीक है? आप लोग टीम 1 जो ओम उच्चारण, this is our natural true state. This is who we are. जब हम कहते हैं you are the divine, you are consciousness, you are truth, you are love, this is the experience that we have in our being. बहुत शांत, बहुत सुंदर, ओम उच्चारण. But in the rest of our mind, this nonsense over here is going on. And then, जब हमको लगता है कि मुझे थोड़ा सा spirituality जीवन में लेना है, I should bring some peace, I should bring some calmness, हम इसी शोर को रखते हुए बाहर से कहीं ओम को ढूंढने जाते हैं हम लोग कि मैं ओम कहाँ से ले आऊं. How do I bring peace, bring Om on top of all this noise? हो नहीं सकते हैं. You can do as much searching for peace, for Om, for all of that you want. But जब तक ये शोर शांत नहीं होती, you will not be able to actually experience it because this nonsense is so loud. And this is where, when we talk about bringing our mind into our hands, इसका मतलब है कि इसको हमको शांत करना है. ये अपना सारा जो fears, जो अपने desires, जो expectations, जो grudges, all of this nonsense that goes on in our mind is what keeps us from having this experience. And what that means is, when we say कि अपनी मन जो है अपने हाथ में ही रखना है, it means कि I don't give it permission to run all over the place. I have that control. And this is what you all now get to practice in your life. कि जब ये शोर शुरू होता, you have the power. इसको शांत करे मन में, शांत करे मन में. Bring your awareness to your breath. Bring your awareness back to your truth. I am divine. I am whole. I am complete. I am love. I am truth. Chant any word, any name of the divine, any mantra, anything that works for you. फिर ये शांत हो जाएगा. And then this becomes the way that you live. And then, yes, of course, you will succeed in school. क्योंकि care भी होगा, मन भी होगा. You will succeed in life. But that success will not just be बाहर से. कि बाहर सारे पैसा, बाहर सारे prestige, लेकिन भीतर में depressed, भीतर में miserable, भीतर में frustrated. His Holiness the Dalai Lama said very beautifully, if you have the beautiful penthouse apartment, the highest apartment on the tallest building, but if you are depressed, usi $1 billion penthouse apartment say, all you will be looking for is the window through which you can jump out. This is the problem with the mind. Pehle apne man ko apne haath mein le lein. First, in our hands, we get our mind. And only then can we actually be benefits, assets to the world. And that's what the world needs today. The world does not need people who can just memorize facts and give them back. The world needs youth who are grounded, who are connected, who are courageous. Courageous means their hearts are open to know the truth of who they are, to know what brings joy and peace to me and to others, what brings healing to the world, that knows whatever I have is enough. How can I share? And when I have that, then I become a real asset, not just to myself, but to the world. Those are the people who change the world. Did you ever hear Gandhi ji saying, "Arey my God, मेरे को इतनी stress हो रहा है आप लोगों की वजह से, कोई मेरा बात सुनते ही नहीं है, जो मैं चाहता हूँ वो होते ही नहीं है, छोड़ो." Did you ever hear Gandhi ji saying that? Did you ever hear any great leader? How many interviews you hear of great leaders? Have you ever heard any interview in which a great leader said, "Arey my God, I'm under so much stress"? And the reason is not that challenges don't come. The reason is if you allow yourself to get stuck in stress, you will never be able to be a good leader because your mind will not be able to be clear enough to actually know where to lead people. And that's what leaders need to do, is to know where to lead. Kahan ja rahe hum log? But if you're so stressed, how many likes do I have? How many followers do I have? Kisi ne comment nahi kiya us pe. Aap kahan lead karoge? If you're worried about kitna paisa kamaoge, where are you going to lead? So you bring the mind into your hands and you root yourself in that truth of who you are. And Baki will come automatically. You are the answers. You are the keys. Whatever locks arrive in your life, you are the keys to open them. But you have to be that key. So with that, I'm happy to open it up. Kisi ka koi bhi prashna ho, I am here for you. Koi bhi prashna, any questions that anybody has, I am happy to answer them. But you have to have the courage to raise your hand, नहीं तो उनको मालूम नहीं होगा आपको mic देने के लिए. Yes, in the back. Come forward. आपको mic देना. सभी उनके लिए थालियां बजाओ. Let's give them a big round of applause. Being the first person to ask a question, is always a great risk. Log hasenge, log kya sochenge? Is it cool? Is it not cool? People will think I'm stupid. This is a silly question. But to have that courage in the self, ki no, that which is in my mind and my heart is important. That value of the self. Bahut badhiya. Yes.
To ask you, as far as your title goes, the title of your book, you say here, come home to yourself. Well, in this world that we live today, I mean, there are so many opposing sides. It's the biggest conflict that we have is the conflict within us, right? So we have this Gnostic, Gnostic thing, we have yin, yang, a lot of things, you name it. And with these busy days that we have, with so many responsibilities that have, how easy and what is the right path for us to literally find the meaning of your book? How easy for us to come home to ourselves within so much trouble around us, inside and outside?
Beautiful. Beautiful question. So imagine you have a very busy day. Very stressful day, काम में या स्कूल में, बहुत busy stressful day. आप शाम को घर आते हैं and you want to take a nice bath. If you have a bathtub, nothing like it. Otherwise a shower, but either way, you want to take a very relaxing bath कि मैं bath लेके फिर शांत हो जाऊंगी. What is the first thing you need to do before you get in the bath? ठीक से सोचो. पहले चीज, bath में जाने से पहले, what do you have to do? I can't hear you. क्या करना है? हाँ, thank you. Remove the clothes. ठीक? You have to take your clothes off. अगर आप सारे कपड़े पहन के, जूते पहन के, टॉप हैट पहन के, टाई पहन के, सारे कपड़े पहन के bath में जाओगे, you will feel relaxed or not? जब कपड़े गीले होते हैं ना, becomes very heavy, very sticky, मजा बिल्कुल नहीं आता है, थोड़ा सा भी. If you are going to get the relaxation in a warm bath, you must first remove your clothes. ठीक इसी तरह से life में. When we are talking about coming home to ourself, our true self, we have to be able to remove that which is not self. But I have to understand what is it that is not self. So if you close your eyes, चलो सभी करो, आंख बंद करो 1 मिनट के लिए. आंख बंद करो, शांत हो जाओ. Bring all of your awareness to your breath. All the awareness, all the consciousness to your breath. And see कि कितनी देर तक you can only be aware of your breath. विचार तो आएंगे, but try not to pay attention to them and to just keep bringing the awareness back to your breath. Every time you get distracted, just bring it back to your breath. And bring it to your breath as low in your abdomen as you can. Not way up in your chest or rib cage, but bring the awareness to your breath low in the abdomen. If thoughts come, just bring the awareness back to the breath. Okay, now open your eyes for a moment. Now, what you'll realize is, and I don't want to go too long into this because I know we have other questions, but what you'll notice is आपने महसूस यही किया कि जब विचार आते हैं तो अलग-अलग की तरह विचार आते हैं. कुछ ऐसे विचार आते हैं कि oh you can't do this, तुम बिल्कुल नहीं कर पाओगे. You are going to be a failure at meditation also. Ye ek आवाज. Another voice that says, oh my God, I have this exam, मुझे study करना है. मैं auditorium में कर के आ रही हूँ, I'm so irresponsible. मुझे study करना चाहिए. You'll have another voice that says, अच्छा, this boy was looking at me earlier, I wonder what he was thinking. क्या मैं मोटी हो गया? क्या मैं ज़्यादा पतली हो गया? You'll have a voice thinking that. Maybe you'll have a voice thinking about something in your family that's going on. Ye sare alag-alag voices are in our minds. As you said, we have all of these different aspects of ourself. The only way to actually come home to the true self is to be able to remove all of the others like you remove your clothes for a bath. Iska matlab nahi hai that you never wear clothes again. Iska matlab nahi hai that you don't have your relationships, that you don't do your jobs, you do them. But you recognize this isn't me. The voice that tells me I am stupid, I am worthless, I'm a failure, that's not me. Sometime in my childhood, kisi ne kuch kaha hoga. Chahe mataji ya pitaji ya some uncle or auntie ya some teacher, kisi ne mujhe kaha. Why can't you be as good as your brother? Why can't you be as good as your sister? You are not good at this. You are stupid. You are messy. To wo andar chala gaya. Now I am hearing that voice over and over again. But that's not myself. That's somebody else's criticism. Somebody else's judgment. Then I have another voice in my head that says, oh, if I fail this exam, I'll never become anything. Main bilkul matlab life mein failure ho jaungi. I will fail everything. I'll never get married. I'll never have a good family. Everything will be a mess. Voice of fear. Then we have a voice of desire. The voice of desire says, oh, agar ye ho jate to kitna chahe. If I get invited to that party this weekend, I really want to go. Sabhi log wahan honge. It's going to be such a nice party. Kisi tarah se ek invitation milna chahiye. Bahut badhiya rahega. Koi mujhko invite kare. Desire. So many different voices in our heads. What we need to do is identify them all. This is why we meditate. It's why we close our eyes. Because as I close my eyes to meditate, I can hear, acha ye fear ki awaaz, ye desire ki awaaz, ye mera neighbor ki awaaz, ye jo awaaz my 5th grade teacher who herself was miserable in getting a divorce and she used to yell at me all the time. I took it inside. But it's not about me. Wo to khud pareshan thi. She just took it out on me. But now all these voices are in me. We also have a voice that says, you are your culture, you are your religion, you are the color of your skin. So ye batao, last question I'm going to ask of you, I think. No, I'll take questions from you. I'm going to ask you a question before that. Last question I will ask you. Kitni log, close your eyes because logon ko sankoch hoga. Close your eyes, aankh band karo sabhi. Sabhi apni aankh band karo. Aankh band ko rakhte hue, I want to see a show of hands. How many people buy and use fairness cream? Koi bhi fairness cream aap buy kar lete ya use kar lete? Aankh band rakho. Koi aankh kholenge nahi, band rakho. Raise your hand if you have ever bought fairness cream. Koi bhi jo face ke upar cream lagate hain, haath khade kar do. Aankh band rakho, aankh band rakho. Good. Chalo, tika niche karo. Good. Now you can raise your hand. Now you can open your eyes. Good. Now, I ask this question because fairness cream kyun? इतनी सब लोग क्यों fairness cream use करते? क्योंकि we identify I am the color of my skin. I am my beauty. No, you aren't. That is another false self. Not the real self, but as long as we identify as the body, I'm fair, I'm not fair, I'm thin, I'm fat, I'm pretty, I'm ugly. Those voices also work in our mind. So when we talk about coming home to the true self, iska matlab, all of these other voices, I identify them and I stop listening to them. I say, this is voice of fear. Thank you very much. I don't need to listen. Voice of desire. Thank you very much. I don't need to listen. Voice of my physical body, false self, that says, thoda sa aur fair ho jaoge, though feared everybody will like you. Not true. Don't need to listen. Voice that says, I am my history. No, you aren't. Don't need to listen. Slowly, slowly, kapri ki tarah, pehle, jute, fair jacket, fair hat, fair shirt, fair pants, fair undergarments. Dire, dire, dire. We remove all of that which is not true self. And then you are left with this gorgeous, beautiful experience of who you really are. And that place is the place of love of yourself, but not just your physical self. Love of the truth of who you are, and awareness and truth of who you are. Yes, you had a question.
Going into the reality, some people stressed mind actually don't go into illusions and thoughts. It actually comes from their day-to-day activity, having a lot of things they do which eventually change their thinking and make their mind stressed. Now, having a lot of things coming to you at the same time, having to do so much, having to attend to so many things, eventually change your brain and have you stressed. Now, at the end of the day, without you just thinking of the future, having the thoughts of what people think about you, how do you sustain a balanced life which will make you calm into achieving greater things? Thank you very much.
So, stress does not actually come from having a lot to do. The brain changes that happen change as we respond to our world and we become more and more able to respond to different things. Stress is how I interpret what happens to me. Stress is not about what I have to do. There are lots of people with lots of things to do, but who amazingly are not stressed. And then there are lots of people without that much to do, but who are stressed. So the stress comes from how I interpret things. Simply being busy does not mean I have to be stressed. I can very easily be fully engaged in action, first here, then here, then here. But that doesn't mean that my mind has to be stressed. The mind has to realize I am a tool in the hands of the divine. The universe is using me. And I'm very lucky. Look at how many different ways I'm being used. I'm being used in this way, used in this way, used for this way. This is fantastic. How blessed I am to be used in so many ways. Change your way of thinking of I have to I am blessed to. When I realize it is a blessing to be wanted by so many people, to be valuable to so many people, to be essential to so many people, That is a great blessing. Think about all the people in the world. Jiske baad mein kisi ko padi nahi hai. Nobody cares about them. Nobody calls them. Nobody asks them to do anything. They have nothing to do. Think how blessed you are to play so many different opportunities with so many different people, to be of such wonderful use to so many different ways. But realize, you are not the doer. If this mic, imagine that this mic says, my God, wo kab tak bolte rahegi, main to thak gayi hoon. या the mic says, अरे मेरे लिए थालियां बजाओ, इतनी बढ़िया आंसर मैंने दिया, चलो क्लैप करो मेरे लिए. अगर माइक कहने लगेगा, हाँ चलो ठीक है, ओके ठीक है. अगर माइक कहने लगेगा कि I gave such a great talk, clap for me, या माइक कहने लगेगी I'm so tired, oh my God, या माइक कहने लगेगी कि I'm the best. Yeah, so much pele wo for somebody else, all day I've been working. You would laugh. You would say, Hare bhai, you are just a microphone. Tumhe kuch nahi karna. The speakers are the ones who are actually doing something. They are the ones who are expending energy. You are just a microphone. You don't have to decide what to say. Na aapko kuch bolna hai. Kuch nahi karna. You just need to be the microphone. In the same way in our lives, if we think I am the doer, sab kuch mere upar hai, then we feel stressed. But when we realize that my only role is to be a tool in the hands of God. You don't think the universe knows how to make things happen? The same universe, the same divinity that knows how to make a seed become an apple tree and then give apples? The same divinity that knows how to turn a caterpillar into a butterfly? You don't think that same intelligence in the universe knows what's supposed to happen through you? Of course it does. But you have to just be a tool in the universe's hands. So think about it like that just I'm having the opportunity to be used and be benefit to so many in so many different ways. Not ki mujhe karna hai, not I have to, but I get to. What a wonderful opportunity. Then that stress will go.
Mataji, Sadhvi Bhagwati Saraswati, Honorable Pro-Chancellor, Honorable Vice-Chancellor, and all the audience. Before I start proposing the vote of thanks, I would request you all to stand up and applaud Mataji for enlightening us. Thank you, Mataji. Thanks for coming for this campus. We are very much enlightened with your positive aura. Thank you. Thanks for coming, ma'am. As she has wrote, please have a seat. A book stall is outside in the same building with the title "Come Home to Yourself." As Mataji told, divinity is inside you only. You need not to go the temple, to church, to Gurdwara, to Masjid. You just locate yourself, come to yourself. That is the book. That is very valuable book. One should go through it.
It's questions and answers.
It's question and answer, how to shoot your troubles. When she was giving the instruction to meditate yourself, actually, ma'am, Mataji, I am the practicing meditator. When I do the Chit Suddhi and Bhut Suddhi, I cannot go beyond that. I fall asleep. I don't know why. Whenever I withdraw my mind from the physical world, I fall asleep. And I sleep in the same position of meditation for 2 hours. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for giving us so much spiritual knowledge. Thank you, madam. Thank you.